Something is shifting in your energy field today, something you cannot see but can absolutely feel. On January 7th, as the waning gibbous moon moves through analytical Virgo, the universe opens a powerful cosmic release portal, one designed not to bring something new into your life, but to return something or someone from your past. This is a message that reaches you because your spirit has already sensed the approach, the pull, the magnetic frequency of a timeline converging with yours once again. This is not coincidence, this is cosmic timing. This is the universe correcting a separation that was never meant to be permanent. Before we go deeper into this awakening, leave a like and subscribe, because what is unfolding in this message is not random information, it is spiritual preparation. And comment, they are coming back to anchor this energy into your reality. Take a breath. Feel the stirring in your chest. You are stepping into a transmission meant only for those who are ready to release and receive. The waning gibbous moon in Virgo is not just a lunar phase. It is a cosmic clearing mechanism, an energetic sorting system, a divine filter separating what must leave from what must return. The waning moon represents release, the natural shedding of what no longer serves you, the emotional decluttering that must happen before the next cycle begins. And Virgo, the sign of discernment, clarity, healing, and restoration, amplifies this release with surgical precision. Today, the universe is not removing randomly, it is removing strategically. Every block, every distraction, every misalignment that has kept someone or something from returning to you is being dismantled from the inside out. You may have felt restless lately, emotionally unsettled, dreams that feel too real, thoughts of people you thought you had moved on from suddenly resurfacing with intensity you cannot explain. You may have experienced sudden waves of nostalgia, random memories flooding your awareness, moments where you pause and wonder why this person keeps appearing in your mind. This is not your imagination playing tricks on you. This is the waning gibbous moon in Virgo activating the return frequency, preparing you energetically for a reconnection that your soul has been quietly orchestrating. Virgo energy does not operate on impulse. It operates on purpose. It does not bring chaos. It brings clarity. When the waning moon moves through this meticulous earth sign, it asks one direct question: what needs to be healed before the return can happen? Not what needs to be forgotten, not what needs to be buried, but what needs to be healed. Because some separations are not endings. They are pauses, necessary distances that allow both souls to evolve separately so they can reunite aligned. The universe does not reunite people randomly. It reunites them intentionally at the exact moment when both parties have cleared enough emotional debris to hold the connection differently than before. This is why today feels different. This is why your intuition has been louder than usual. This is why synchronicities have been multiplying. Someone from your past, someone whose energy you still recognize in the quiet moments, is being pulled back into your orbit. And Virgo's energy ensures that this return is not messy, not chaotic, not rooted in the same patterns that caused the separation. It ensures that the return happens from a place of healing, growth, and divine readiness. There are moments in the cosmos when the veil between past and present thins so dramatically that timelines begin to overlap. When the waning gibbous moon enters Virgo, it activates what astrologers call the restoration portal, a brief but powerful window where unfinished chapters reopen, where souls who were meant to reconnect receive the cosmic green light to do so. This is not about obsession. This is not about going backwards. This is about completion, resolution, and the universe tying up loose ends that your spirit could never fully release. You may have tried to move on. You may have convinced yourself that the chapter was closed. You may have deleted the photos, avoided the places, silenced the memories. But deep down, beneath all the logic and all the self-protection, your soul knew. It knew that the story was not finished. It knew that the connection carried something unresolved, something sacred, something that would return when the timing was finally aligned. And today the timing aligns. The waning gibbous moon in Virgo does not bring people back the way they left. It brings them back transformed. It brings them back humbled. It brings them back with clarity they did not have before. Virgo rules self-awareness, personal responsibility, and the willingness to do the inner work. When this energy activates a return, it ensures that whoever is coming back has undergone their own healing process, their own reckoning, their own spiritual evolution. They may not reach out immediately. They may hesitate. They may struggle with how to approach you after the distance. But their energy is already moving toward yours. Their thoughts are already circling back to you. Their heart is already softening in ways it resisted before. The portal is open, and the return is inevitable. You will feel it before you see it. You will sense their presence in your field before they make contact. You will notice their name appearing in unexpected places, their energy brushing against your awareness in dreams, in songs, in moments of stillness where the universe whispers, they are thinking of you. January 7th does not exist in isolation. It exists within a larger cosmic framework, one that has been building momentum for weeks. We are still moving through the shadow of the full moon in Cancer that occurred on January 3rd, a deeply emotional lunation that brought buried feelings to the surface, tears that needed to be cried, truths that needed to be acknowledged. That full moon cracked open the emotional floodgates, allowing suppressed longing, unspoken grief, and hidden hope to rise from the depths of your heart. And now, just 4 days later, the waning gibbous moon in Virgo steps in to organize the emotional chaos, to sort through what was revealed, to separate what is real from what is fear, to clarify what you actually want versus what you think you should want. Meanwhile, Mercury is still in Capricorn, moving slowly, deliberately, methodically through the final degrees before it shifts into Aquarius on January 15th. Mercury in Capricorn governs serious conversations, structured communication, the kind of dialogue that rebuilds trust rather than destroys it. This is the energy of mature reconnection. This is the energy of two people who have grown enough to speak honestly, without defensiveness, to listen without judgment, to acknowledge past mistakes without repeating them. If someone reaches out to you during this time, pay attention to the tone, pay attention to the maturity. Pay attention to the willingness to take responsibility. Mercury in Capricorn does not play games. It does not send mixed signals. It speaks truth, and it expects truth in return. And let us not forget Jupiter in Cancer, still retrograde but preparing to station direct on February 4th. Jupiter retrograde in Cancer has been pulling you inward for months, asking you to examine your emotional needs, your definition of home, your longing for security and belonging. It has been asking you, quietly but persistently, who truly matters to you, who makes you feel safe, who feels like home. And as Jupiter prepares to turn direct, it begins clearing the path for those who belong in your emotional world to return, while gently but firmly removing those who do not. The universe is not cruel, it is precise. It does not take people from you to punish you. It removes them to protect you, to make space, to ensure that when the right person returns, you are ready to receive them fully. The waning gibbous moon in Virgo is a healer's moon. It is the moon of practitioners, therapists, energetic surgeons who know how to remove what no longer serves without damaging the surrounding tissue. Today, this moon is performing surgery on your energy field, cutting away cords of resentment, bitterness, and self-protection that have kept you emotionally armored. You may feel unexpectedly vulnerable today. You may feel softer than usual. You may feel as though your defenses are dissolving without your permission. This is not weakness, this is readiness. The universe cannot return someone to you if your heart is locked behind walls they cannot penetrate. The walls served you once. They protected you when you needed protection. But now they are the only obstacle between you and the reconnection your soul has been quietly calling in. Virgo also governs release of perfectionism, the need to control outcomes, the belief that you must have everything figured out before you can move forward. If you have been waiting for the perfect moment to reach out, waiting for the perfect words, waiting for certainty that you will not be hurt, again, the universe is telling you today that perfection is not the requirement. Healing is the requirement. Growth is the requirement. Willingness is the requirement. The return happening now is not contingent on you being flawless. It is contingent on you being open. Open to the possibility that people can change. Open to the possibility that timing matters more than you realized. Open to the possibility that what felt like an ending was actually a redirection, a cosmic pause, a necessary separation that allowed both of you to become who you needed to be. You may notice certain signs intensifying over the next 48 hours. Their name appearing in conversations you did not initiate. Dreams that feel less like dreams and more like visitations. Songs that you associate with them playing at strange, synchronistic moments. A sudden urge to check your phone, only to find a notification from them, or someone connected to them. These are not coincidences, these are breadcrumbs, the universe preparing you, the energetic field aligning, the return approaching. If someone reaches out, do not overthink it, do not analyze every word, do not dissect their intentions. Simply receive, simply respond from your heart. Simply allow the reconnection to unfold naturally, without force, without expectation, without the weight of past pain dictating the present moment. But here is what you must understand. Not every return is meant to be permanent. Some people come back to give you closure. Some people come back to apologize. Some people come back to acknowledge what they could not acknowledge before. And some people come back because the connection was always meant to last, but the first attempt was mistimed. The waning gibbous moon in Virgo gives you the clarity to discern which type of return this is. You will feel it. You will know it. Your intuition, sharpened by Virgo's analytical precision, will tell you whether this is a brief visitation or a long-term reunion. Trust that knowing. Trust your body's response. Trust the ease or tension you feel when you think about them. Trust the universe's ability to guide you toward what serves your highest good. Today also carries the energy of Mercury, still in Capricorn, emphasizing accountability, maturity, and the willingness to do the work. If someone returns and immediately reverts to old patterns, manipulation, avoidance of responsibility, then Virgo's discernment will help you see it clearly. You will not be fooled. You will not be gaslit. You will not sacrifice your peace for the comfort of familiarity. But if someone returns changed, humbled, willing to show up differently, then Virgo's healing energy will help you give them the space to prove it. Not blindly, not naively, but with cautious optimism, with boundaries intact, with self-respect leading the way. The waning gibbous moon in Virgo is also a time for releasing expectations. You cannot control whether someone reaches out. You cannot control their timing. You cannot control their readiness. But you can control your own energy. You can control your own healing. You can control your willingness to remain open without chasing, to stay receptive without sacrificing your dignity, to trust the process without forcing the outcome. The universe does not need your help orchestrating the return. It needs your surrender. It needs your trust. It needs your willingness to step back and allow divine timing to work its magic. If today passes and you do not hear from them, do not assume the portal has closed. The waning gibbous moon in Virgo lasts for several days, and the energy it activates continues rippling through the week. The return may not happen today. It may happen tomorrow. It may happen 3 days from now. It may happen in a dream first. It may happen through a mutual friend. It may happen in a way you do not expect. But if your intuition has been screaming their name, if your heart has been pulling in their direction, if your soul has been restless with the knowing that something is coming, then trust that knowing. The universe does not send false signals. It does not awaken longing without reason. It does not open portals arbitrarily. Some of you are not waiting for a romantic reconnection. Some of you are waiting for a friend to return, a family member to soften, a mentor to reappear, a creative partner to reach out. The waning gibbous moon in Virgo does not discriminate. It activates returns across all relationship types. It brings back whoever your soul has been quietly holding space for. Whoever taught you something you could not learn from anyone else. Whoever left a mark on your spirit that never fully faded. This is the moon of reunion, resolution, and restoration. This is the moon that says, some people leave so they can come back better. The next 72 hours are critical. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the conversations that find you. Pay attention to the moments where you feel an unexplainable pull to check your messages, to revisit old photos, to think about them with sudden intensity. These are not distractions, these are signals, these are the universe's way of saying, get ready, something is shifting, someone is moving, a timeline is converging. And you, whether you realize it or not, are standing at the threshold of a reconnection that your soul has been preparing for longer than your mind understands. This is not the time to close your heart. This is not the time to convince yourself that you are better off alone. This is not the time to resist the softening happening within you. The waning gibbous moon in Virgo is clearing the path. Mercury in Capricorn is ensuring mature communication. Jupiter retrograde in Cancer is confirming who belongs in your emotional world, and the universe, with perfect precision, is orchestrating a return that will make sense in ways logic cannot explain, but your spirit fully understands. As you move through today, allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to hope, allow yourself to acknowledge that maybe, just maybe, the separation was not the end. Maybe it was the space required for both of you to grow into the versions of yourselves who can finally hold the connection with the care it deserves. The portal is open. The frequency is active. The return is in motion. And you are exactly where you need to be. Right here, right now, ready to release what no longer serves you and receive what has always belonged to you. If this message resonated with your soul, leave a like and subscribe and comment. They are coming back to lock this timeline into place. The waning gibbous moon in Virgo has opened the cosmic release portal. Someone from your past is being pulled back into your reality. The next days and weeks will reveal what your heart already knows. The universe is bringing them back. And this time, the timing is finally right.